Boo. Happy New Year. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. We're playing the Minish cap because I was thinking about playing this for a while now. And honestly, what I took as a sign is Kapotoko here, who mods for me very kindly, had posted a link or a list on his blog of the top games he played in 2024. And one of the ones he listed was Minish Cap, and I saw it this week, and I'm like, okay, that's it. That's my sign from above by Wichimi Kapotoko. I don't know how tall he is, but I'm going to assume taller than me. That I should play Minish Cap, and here we are. Name our hero Oof, like egg. I didn't have to put this on the recording. No, I did. Too bad. Sorry. I'm not sorry. You know, he also made my introducing Miss Mori video on my YouTube channel. Oh, no take backsies. Anyway, I love Link with no hat on. Look, he's got a little ahoge just like me. Wow, we're twins. A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, the tiny peakery appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. Oh, Ocarina of Time ending theme, making me feel some type of way. I mean, the way it starts, it's not exactly the same song. Where? Good morning, Master Smith. Goodness me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Mori? The whole town is bustling for the annual Peakery Festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly? Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, Mori was up late helping me last night and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Mori, time to get up. It is not a Zelda if Link does not start the game absolutely conked out. Mori, time to get up. No. Man, I wish I could, like, leap out of my bed. Oh, hang on, I need to map my shoulder buttons. Could you excuse me a moment? And you can enjoy this nice music while I do that really quick. Boop. Okay. Now, there we go. Now I can muss up my hair. Oh, hang on, I also need to move the chat. I realize it's like, it's so far away from the game and I can't see what you're all saying. Hey, Mori. I mean, no, that is my grandpa, sorry. Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you'd join her at the festival. Yeah, Mori. Come on, let's go check out the festival together. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, you could do me a favor. I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. You accepted the Smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it. And while the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, Mori. Let's go check out the festival. How does one get to be childhood friends with the princess? Extremely important. Uh-oh. Don't lose it. Uh-oh. Zelda jinxes harder, maybe. I forgot R is open. You got 20 rupees. That's great. How many links are capable of lifting up pottery from the very beginning? Not all of them. Zelda's the princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. You think Zelda just barges into your house and childhood befriends you is how it happens. Yeah. Honestly, that's probably how every childhood friend Zelda has done it. Mori, over here! Like, Zelda, if she wants something, she'll get it, and I respect that for her. Mari, hurry! Let's go! Over here! Come on! Hurry up! Please, I just got out of bed. My legs, they're cramping. Well, here we are, the town of Hyrule. Youth roll. I agree, the best Zeldas are the proactive Zeldas. Still sad she's not playable in Tears of the Kingdom. I know I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. I'm still sad. Here we are, Mari. Doesn't it look fun? Come on, let's look around. What's the longest I could go without rolling? Oh. Oh, I want to press the button. But, you know, now I'm going to take it as a challenge. Hyrule Town. You know, it's hard to make Game Boy Advance songs sound good. I think this is pretty good. Welcome to the Pickery Festival. They say that every 100 years the Pickery come to Hyrule. And this is the 100th year to the day since the last time the Pickery were here. Yeah, that's good. Usually you hear stuff like 1,000 years ago, like a horrible beast was unleashed, but that's good. Preparing for the festival left me absolutely exhausted. Still, I'm just enjoying watching people have fun. I completely messed up the words in that sentence. Mori, there's a storyteller here. We should stop and listen to... Oh, I wonder what's over there. Oh, she has magpie brain too, my girl. Are you enjoying yourself, Mori? This is the biggest festival in Hyrule. If you don't stop to enjoy it, you'll miss out on all the fun. I don't believe in the Pickery. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm too old to believe any stupid old fairy tales. The Pickery are gonna cut your throat while you sleep for that. Do you think I'll really see the Pickery if I'm on my best behavior all the time? Yeah, because if you're not, they'll come and cut your throat while you're asleep. Long, long ago, and then even longer before that, evil creatures appeared in the world of humans. They were powerful, frightening beasts, and they created such trouble. But then the Pickery came from the sky, bringing humans powerful magic. With the magic light force and the Pickery blade, the beasts were repelled. And the world of humans once more knew peace, thanks to the Pickery. So as not to forget our gratitude, we hold this festival each year. Now remember, little ones, the Pickery only appear before good little children. If you do bad deeds, you will never get to see them. So be good. Yeah, but that's not how it goes. You know, people tell children fables and myths so they'll behave, because the punishment for being bad is not seeing them, but being spirited away. Or having your throat cut while you're asleep. They say the Pickery bring happiness to all the humans they meet. I wonder when they will bring happiness to me. Well, are you been good, lady? No. Don't bump into Zelda or steal someone's lunch at the carnival. I want to bet on a kitty to win a race. And then win a clone of myself? I'm just on my way back from seeing the tournament at Hyrule Castle. Let me tell you, watching all those sword fights made me hungry. I too would like to eat a sword. Each year, there is a sword fighting tournament at the Pickery Festival. This year's tournament is already over. I couldn't believe how fast it went. I hear the victor was a mysterious man dressed entirely in black. How come I can't compete? I'm the protagonist. Come on, come all. Sorry, come one. Come all. Try your luck and win incredible prizes. I'm feeling very out of it today. I'm really worn out. So if I trip over my words more than usual, hello Beetle. You know, that's just how it be. Oh, hi! Are you enjoying the festival? It's so much fun! I'm so happy to be here. And my fresh fruits are just delicious. Buy some. Can I buy a pear that will let me control a seagull? Otherwise, I'm not interested. I love festivals. It's like seeing your town transform into another world. It really gives you a chance to think about how well we have it here. Alright, you're the hungry man. Day and night, he's going on and on about peekery this and peekery that. Doesn't he know they're nothing but a silly fairy tale to make kids believe? Someone isn't living through the night. So, this is my first ever peekery festival. So, where are all the peekery anyway? So the peekery are real. My father always told me they were. Look at that. Only once every 100 years does the mystic doorway open. This is the door that links the human world to the world of the peekery. When this door opens, the peekery can enter our worlds. And guess what? This marks the 100th year since they last appeared here. I'm sure something wonderful is going to happen at this festival. Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who won this year. Oh wow, over here! She really is just like me. I've never seen the peekery before. Hey guy, have you ever seen the peekery? I saw one just the other day. It wore a red cone-shaped hat and it was really small. And it was standing inside my dad's shoe. I really saw it, I swear. I've been on the road for a while. I came back in time for the festival. It feels wonderful to be back in Hyrule again in this joyous time. I must put these feelings into verse. Oh, hydrate. Also, hello, Crush Me. Let me do that real quick. Sometimes I keep my water bottle open on the desk, but then I feel like I'm playing with fire because sometimes Onyx might hop on the desk. Not often while I'm streaming, but sometimes. We have a winner! Oh my, Princess Zelda! You won the grand prize in our drawing? Wow! You get the choice of any of these wonderful prizes. What will it be? First, we have this lovely heart-shaped stone. Next, we have this magnificent gem. And finally, there's this teeny tiny shield. So, which one would you like? Let me guess. The jewel? Oh, but this heart stone is very cute, too. Choose whichever one you like. The shield is so adorable. I think I'll take it. Yeah, you could hit guys with that. Good thinking. What? Why? Why would you want that ugly thing? What about the heart stone? It's cute. Or this giant gem. It's pretty. Honestly, they're both much nicer than that nasty little shield thing. Nope. I want the shield. Can I have it? What a strange princess you are. Well, okay. Here's your teeny tiny shield. Don't tell me what to do, lady. Here, I want to give you a present. Doesn't this shield suit you perfectly, Mori? Oh, it's teeny and tiny and ugly, just like me. Princess Zelda gave you a small shield. Hold the button to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing, though. It's so tiny. Well, so am I. You gotta try it out. Yep, just as I thought. You look great. Now, if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to take Master Smith's sword to the castle. Let's go, Mori. Zelda is probably the kind of person who picks the potion over the heart container in those caves. No! Surely not. I seem to put emphasis on the P in peekery. You always put it on the co. Now, I gotta ask, would anyone want to check, like, a Zelda wiki to see if I don't know if the peekery have the same name in Japanese. Snotboy is here. If they have the same name in Japanese, because my usual fallback is see what it is in kana, and then base my pronunciation on that.
So, I've been good all year? Like, all year long? And you know how the peekery only show themselves if you've been good? And so I'm just waiting for the peekery to come and play with me.
My sister and I came a long way to see the Peakery Festival this year. Is it true the festival's named after tiny people the size of my thumb? I want to see what they look like. Do you know where I can go to see them? People from all over the place come to Hyrule Town for the Peakery Festival. They've both got red hair. I wonder if they're like Gerudo adjacent in this universe. Birds. I can't bother them. Pikoru. Okay, in Japanese it's Pikoru. I'm gonna say Picori, but I guess people are really bothered. I could say Picori instead of Picori. I can't even remember how I'm saying anymore. Whatever, there's a guy here. I've been dispatched from Hyrule Castle up north to watch over the festivities. The pickles. Come on, Mori. Let's hurry to the castle. I don't know why I'm reading the signs. What if that killed her?
Ouch! That must be the business scrub I heard the soldiers talking about. They were saying a Deku scrub had been hassling all the passers-by. Mori, do something about it. Otherwise we can't get to the castle. If only we had some way to defend ourselves against those nuts of his.
Are you like one of those aggressive salespeople at mall kiosks that run up to you and try and sell you things?
Please forgive me, sir. I heard there was a festival and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away and no one would buy anything. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave.
I don't think the fault is with the castle town, sir. I think it's with your ammunition, but alright.
I actually feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that might hurt. Oh well, he won't be hassling anyone now. You'd better hurry to the castle.
You have a new name for the grindset entrepreneurs running social media. A business scrub. I see. Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm sorry, I can't not anymore. Oh, sweet merciful heavens. Need to feel the winds in my hair and the dirt in my face. Welcome to Hyrule Castle. Princess Zelda, when did you leave the castle? I wish she rolled with me, just as like a fun little detail. The sword for the awards ceremony. You should take that to Minister Potho. Potho? Yeah, Potho, I guess. Not Potho. You'll find him in front of the castle. And the wind in my hair, the dirt on my face, the grass in my teeth, the rocks in my eyeballs. Sorry, but we're getting things ready for the ceremony. I can't let you pass. Would I rather roll in 3D Zelda games or backwalk side hop? Whatever hurts my hands less, but also it depends on how annoying the roll noise is and how much of a speed increase it is. Plus, I can see where I'm going when I roll. Preparations for the awards ceremony are coming along nicely. Oh, Mori, you brought the sword, did you? Then, as minister to the Kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, accept this blade. You came just in time. The awards ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, Mori, but I'd better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. You don't want to go on like a time travel adventure with me? No? Okay. Since you're here, Mori, why don't you join us for the awards ceremony? Do you know about that sword, Mori? It is called the Peakery Blade, and it locks much evil away in that chest. The Peakery Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. The legend has it that, long ago, the Peakery gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. Can you touch the pointy part? Can you bleed on it? I don't know why you'd want to do it. Maybe so you gross everybody else out, and then you can claim ownership. Let the awards ceremony commence. Vati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. Oh, this guy seems on the up and up. Nice hat. To think things would go this well. The Peakery Blade and the bound chest spoken of in Hylian lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. That was like the slowest charge. Do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Peakery Blade. I've been waiting for this moment. You know what? You're right. It is Magus. It's been Chrono Trigger this whole time. Oh no, the masks. I mean, he does have the happy mask salesman laugh. Who are you? Why are you doing this? The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family. Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That will never do. To stone with you! If only my shield wasn't tiny and ugly. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now, to find out what power awaits me in this chest. Empty? There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters. What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, thank goodness. You've awakened. Master Smith is here as well. He's come to see His Majesty the King. That snicker was almost 1-to-1? Whoa. I've been evil this whole time. Oh, Mori, you're awake. Are you feeling all right? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. It is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Peakery Blade, we likely could have broken the curse. But Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Peakery? The Peakery? Not much beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Peakery are no mere legends. They most certainly exist. No one outside of the royal family knows the truth about them. The Peakery, who forged the sacred blade, live deep within Minish woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? Then we must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No, soldiers will not do. The Peakery do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. So you're saying child soldiers? I see. If that's the case, then why not send Mori? If Mori has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please, turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Peakery should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. Please, take this sword with you, along with the broken Peakery blade. You accepted the broken Peakery blade. This is part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. Don't lose it. You got the smith sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandfather. Very well then. Send the soldiers to search for Vati at once. Deep within the Minish woods, you will find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Once, humans and Peakery shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Just press start and then L or R to open the map. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck, and be careful. I got a map of Hyrule, now you'll never get lost. Are you sure? I am counting on you, Mori. Only you can break Vati's curse and free Princess Zelda. Oh, my brother's here. Hi, bro. How goes? Happy New Year. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Minish Woods lies southeast of the town of Hyrule. In fact, it's due east of your house, Mori. Deep within the Minish Woods. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Your Majesty. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Okay. All that talk of throat cutting and I say I think I'm evil. No, I don't throat cut. The Picari do. And only if you're bad. Even turned to stone by Vati's curse, her eyes are filled with life. Hurry. Save her. Well, you haven't played Minish Cap. You should. Press R while walking to roll. This is useful when you want to move fast. Don't forget, and if you want to save during the game, press start and choose save from the item screen or the quest status screen. My immersion. Ruined. Hang on, sorry, I didn't mean to roll past you. There are monsters outside the castle. If you see one, use your shield to defend yourself. Move in close enough to use your sword if you need to fight. At least I didn't have to, but it feels good. Look at this creature in the background. I wonder who they are. Oh, the map is so tiny and cute. Please be careful. Thank you, twin guards. So I have played this game before, but not in a very long time, so I don't really recall a whole lot. Bits and pieces. Hello, Octorok. My first kill. And my first bounty. I got 1 rupee. It's green. Don't spend it all in one place. I concur. This game has excellent sprite work. Not just the sprites themselves, but the way they move, I think is very satisfying. Like they look very rounded. There's a lot of depth to them, even though they're two-dimensional. The name's Muto. I'm head carpenter around these parts. The King of Hyrule himself has entrusted me with this project. See, that sorcerer's attack tore things up pretty bad around here. You know, kid, you shouldn't be playing anywhere near the construction zone. Creepy. It's like all these monsters just appeared out of nowhere. That sorcerer was something else. He really tore up the town, so we've got a serious backlog of work to do. We've taken care of most of the monsters out here. Be careful around Minish Woods, though. The woods are thick with them. I'm so busy, so busy. Gotta finish here so I can go repair the steps next. Oh, no time to talk, kid. The boss has us working our fingers to the bone. No time for a break even, you should unionize. So the Picari blade was just a lock keeping those monsters in a chest? The rumor is that Vati was looking for something inside the chest. I mean, something other than monsters, but nobody knows for sure what it is. I tell you, he sure has been nothing but a big headache to the rest of us. I wonder if he was annoying during the tournament too, like he gloated a lot or something. Like even before he revealed himself as evil, I feel like he strikes me as someone who just like, whoa, a minion, who boasted a lot and made a lot of noise and cackled irritatingly and probably annoyed his opponents to death. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I needed the $1. Minish Woods lies far to the south from here. If you get lost, check your map. Oh, Mari, you're heading for Minish Woods now, aren't you? Leave the monsters that Vati freed to us and go find the Picari. What are these duck-like minion creatures? I wish I knew their names. Oh, I can't spin attack, that's right. It's like it's a separate technique, I believe. Is it locked? Aww. I don't like the fact that the enemies explode into a puff of smoke and then they take fractionally longer to drop their loot. And yes, I could wait around, but I don't have that kind of time. I got places to be. Dirt to roll on. saying, whoa, a minion in 2004, no one would bat an eye. Saying it in 2025, it takes on a whole new meaning. When did Despicable Me come out? I don't know. I have actually seen that movie, believe it or not, a movie that Maury has seen. I know, shocking. I thought it was decently cute. I have not seen the others. I think they would just cause my brain to leak out my ears. I shouldn't judge, I suppose, but I have a kind of a limited tolerance for how much DreamWorks I can take. And I feel like the first Despicable Me was already pushing that limit. 2010. I knew Joe would have my back. He knows every movie, every release date, I should say. That's a pretty good recollection, like just knowing late 2010s or late 2000s off the top of your head, because my knowledge of the passage of time is abysmal. Nice music in here. Choose. Correct, time is not real. Not even L, apparently. Not until 2041, at least.
Help! Help me! Ouch! Won't somebody stop them? Ow! Ow! Help! Somebody! Can anybody hear me?
Link needs to smooth out that cowlick. Maybe if I roll enough. See, now I'm slicking back my hair now, rolling in a puddle. Can you imagine, like, the bacteria, the algae, the moss that is accumulating on this child right now?
Hey, kid! You there! Oh! Hey! Don't just stand there! Do something! Ow! What's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me! Ugh, well done. That was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself. But that's beside the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods?
Oh, I see. The Peakery, you say? And Vati? Vati's cursed someone. What? The sacred blade? Is that so? I see, I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's. And you say that reforging the sacred blade can break his curse, eh? Well, then you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You could have gutted those Octoroks with your hair and beak. What, is there something on my face? Quit staring, it's rude. I mean, you had the tools, my friend. My friend?
Wait, I say! You walk so quickly. Too quickly, in fact. Can't you go any slower? Surely you've noticed that I have no legs. Boy, take a good look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? Ah! If it isn't one thing, it's another. You are a troublesome boy. Ow. There. Now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, that's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. And much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? See? There. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now, I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. If you ever need my insight, press select. I'll be happy to help. Such a hopeless child.
So I am essentially possessed by another sassy fellow who insults me, and who also has a button I could press to make him tell me things.
What? I haven't even had time to settle in and you're bothering me? Deepwood Shrine lies, obviously enough, deep in the heart of these woods. So says my superior intuitive sense. Now get a move on.
He's an ex-parasite. He's a symbiote.
Hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now.
Eh? We're the Minish? Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how, in the world of humans, only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest where they built a tiny village where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that. At first glance, it appears to be a mere stump, yes? No! That stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. Just stand on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, stand next to the stump and press R. Get me up there and we'll give it a try. Another addition to the lineup of sassy Nintendo birds. He's not blue, though. But I'll accept it. He's half blue on his mother's side. His dad was yellow. You did find via Google, while trying to find Picori in Japanese, that in the Japanese version of this game, the Minish and humans use the same name to refer to the Minish. Like, Picora, I think, is, the kana that Andorra found. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know. Being Minish-sized is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And as your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad. If not for your sake, then for my own. It is a very good sprite. Wait. Yeah, no wait, I established that he was blue on his mom's side. Is Falco his mom? No, Falco can't be his mom, because Falco's Italian, not a bird. We've established this. And if you missed that, you could watch my Star Fox 64 stream. Where in the future, birds have gone extinct, but Italians have become the dominant aerial species instead. It appears we have found the Minish village.
Pico, picori. Ripi, ripico, pico, yoi. Pico, pico, pipi, rico.
Oh. I gather it's been quite some time since I last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now. Ah, yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself. But perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. We should look around.
Pico, riki, poco, tipo.
Man, the music here is really cute. I can't really explain it, but like, even if I remember nothing else about this game, this song I do remember.
Pico, riki, poco, tipo.
They could be saying something incredibly rude to me. They're all saying Pico, Riki, Poco, Tipo. Get off my lawn, you weird green beast. Oh, look at that barrel. You know someone important must live in the barrel. No, just kidding, I'm barred from the barrel. The Picori bouncers.
I've never seen an outfit like that before.
Are you a human? Oh my! It's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Festari. I watch the abbey as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You could use a jabbernut. It will allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. Oh, it's that easy, huh? Is there like an equivalent for Nihongo? I guess that would be cheating. Sometimes it'd be nice, just have a little leg up. I do that voice a little too well. Which voice? There's too many of them now.
Picoriki poco tipo. No humans allowed.
Oh my god. Puzzles. Oh, Mori. This must be the jabbernut Fistari told you about. Well, you'd better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. You ate the jabbernuts. I haven't eaten it yet. Give me a second. Now you can understand the language of the Minish. I don't know, like, I'd be a little dubious putting this thing in my mouth. It's wriggling. Oh, there it goes, down the hatch. The Minish. I might be a Minish. I am tiny.
So you've eaten the jabbernut and now you can understand us. The elders said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us.
Okay, what kind of filth were you telling me? Mori, Minish, both start with M. Oh, you're here.
You've heard of travelers who find a kinstone and get really lucky? Well, that's all thanks to items made by us Minish. You see, we thrive on making humans happy. It gives us energy. But we only do it in secret.
That's really cute. So the Minish are the ones who are like putting rupees under pots and stuff. So really, the fact that I break pottery, it's not my fault. I'm just uncovering their precious gifts.
I'm getting set to leave for town and visit some of my Minish friends there. You probably haven't noticed, but lots of Minish live right in Hyrule Town. We Minish live in Hyrule Town and other places too, not just in these woods.
I want to see the city Minish. I bet they have a different dialect. So you've eaten the jabbernut, and now you can understand us? Sorry, but I know little about swords. I'm sure the Elder can help you. It looks like they're holding bloody knives behind their backs. What did I tell you? Actually, wait, no. That's funnier because my brother was not here for the start of the stream where I was joking that in the myth of the Peakery, they only appear before good children. Naughty children, they will cut their throats off in their sleep. Yeah, they really look like they're hiding bloody knives from me. No, they're cute little tails. They're cute little tails. Maybe they're sharp tails, but they're cute. Oh, look at his little sewing needle staff. That's adorable. Oog.
Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Eslo. This child is Mori. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we'll need to reforge the broken Peakery blade. Ah, yes, and you've come here now hoping to have the blade reforged? Well, if that's what you're after, you'll need 4 mystic elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found.
Eslo can understand and speak the Peakery language. Maybe he is like some sort of symbiote and in fact has filled my brain with like microscopic, not tentacles, what is the word I want? There's a word I'm thinking of, not prongs, not tubes. Just, there's a word. Please, I hope you could pick up what I'm putting down. Tendrils? Not quite. Not roots, but you get the idea. That's what I'm thinking of. Like nano cables.
The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of Festari's Abbey. Speak with Festari. He will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution. Evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Return to me at once after you have found the earth element.
Veins, filaments, all of the above. You get what I mean, right? Maybe roots is the best. But yeah, there's a network of roots now infesting Link's brain. We have a symbiotic relationship.
You wish to go to the shrine? Very well. This way. Vile beasts have settled in recently. Be careful. It is quite dangerous.
I wonder what they made this abbey out of. I guess crystals, I suppose. Painstakingly mined in the appropriate size. I want it. I'm too little.
So, this would be the Deepwood Shrine the Minish Elder spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now,
No reason to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. No, wait, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. I've already mentioned how nice the sprite work in this game is, but... Oh, I got a heart. These replenish your life energy a little bit. Just pop them in your mouth. But also, I think this game, along with its sprite work, just does a sense of scale very well. Especially looking at Minish habitats, but also just generally the stuff around me. Like all these tiny slugs and the leaves everywhere. These slugs must be really small if they're, you know, this size compared to Link. And thankfully Ezlo does not talk all the time unless I want him to. If this game was made more recently, I feel like he would, honestly. Speak of the devil. There's a locked door here. See if you can find a key to open it. What did I just say? I was gonna say, if this is a more modern game, he would tutorialize at me in every room. That's it. Oh. Wall masters? No, ceiling slugs. Slugs can get very small. I didn't actually know that. You know, Ezlo, I just... Never mind. Do you see that lever? I think you should be able to pull it. Just stand in front of it and press R to grab it, and then press down to pull. I got it. I got it. Please, Uncle Hat, trust me. Whee! At least Navi didn't say anything unless I pressed up. See, well, there were a few times when she would cut in. Not often, but sometimes. Man, I have $32. What am I going to spend it on? Oh, a mushroom fella. Wow, look at the size of that barrel. Hmm? Oh, right. Right, how silly of me. It's not big. We're just small. Ezlo, you were the one who gave me this power. Oop. Hello, mushroom men. Oop. Wait, it's a good thing the rest of the barrel did not catch fire, or it wasn't like a wine cask in its previous life or anything. That could be bad. Ezlo is an iconic yapper. I mean, I don't mind though. I like the uncle type characters in these games, like Linebeck. He's not quite as funny as Stan though, but then who can be really? Ooh. Hey, be careful, my lad. The barrel just moved. Whee. It's like going through a little fun house, you know, with the rotating tubes. What a face on this creature. Oh, it's scooting. Oh, didn't pull it far enough, I guess. No? Oh, maybe... There we go. I was, not releasing the button at the correct time. Or rather, no, I was, but I had to release the directional button and not the R button. Whoop, whoop. Oh, whoa. Speedy there. It's like Onyx when he has the zoomies. Where is my cat right now? I don't know where he is. Not causing mischief that I can see. I got a dungeon map. Woohoo. But just because I can't see him doesn't mean he is not making mischief. You know how cats be. Oh, slugs. What we need now is something to hold down the switch. Thank you, Ezlo. Please. You know, I know this is the first dungeon in the game, but have a little faith in me, please. This is not my first rodeo, I promise. Once you take hold of something with R, use the directional buttons to push or pull it. This is extremely important, so I hope you take pains to remember it. Okay, okay, okay. You're ruining my immersion, Uncle Hat. I got a key. So while I'm backtracking a little bit, did folks do anything particularly interesting for their new year? I mentioned before stream that I played some Jackbox with friends. You know what? I'll share this dopey anecdote on stream as well. I said it before stream, but during a round of Drawful with friends, I was sitting away from my laptop. So I had gotten the prompt, good body odor, but I misread it. And I thought, well, I drew a stinky dog because I thought it said good boy odor. And I didn't realize my mistake until after the rounds. Oh, and I was mortified. Gosh dang it. Potluck with friends and played board games. Oh, what kind of board games did you play? Waffles for New Year's, delicious. Chilled with your girlfriends in voice chat, very cozy. Also sounds excellent. Man, I want waffles. I asked where Onyx was and Jolene appeared for Snuggles. If I have one cat around, I'll take it. Good enough. Please give her a pat for me. Oh, I got 5 rupees. That's kind of nice. I feel like the game is more enthusiastic about a single rupee than a bloopy. Dicebound Heroes and Chaos of the Old World. That one sounds interesting. Is it a collaborative sort of game? Chilled out with friends, nursed a friend who was suffering a sinus headache. Oof. And ate yummy food. Well, that sounds nice. But my heart goes out to your friend with the sinus headache, though. Nah. Oh, it's a 4-player Warhammer game. Oh. You're getting deep into Warhammer, huh? All I really know about Warhammer is that the lore is incredibly dense. And like, spooky in some intriguing ways. I've read a little bit about it. Like, only a very tiny bit, and it was quite a while ago, so I recall nothing. Started painting your 40k boys. Good luck with your 40k boys. Painting miniatures feels stressful. But I guess painting anything feels stressful. You know, the fear of, like, donking it up. You know what's more stressful than it has any right to be? Putting a sticker on something. Not that I've done it in a while, but it's like, well, I can attempt this once, and then I'm gonna, like, mess it up somehow. Or I'll put it on crooked, or it'll be folded weird. Oh no, trickery, deceit. Now there's a puzzler. I suspect there's not much more we can do here right now. Let's press on. Perhaps we can work this from another angle later on. Thank you, Uncle Hat. Well, you know, I don't know how old Link is in this particular iteration. I'm going to assume like 10 or something. But so let me try again. I can see why Eslo might be, I don't want to say condescending exactly, but oh, hello. Hello, ma'am. It's throwing me off. I have to press a button to open the locked doors. I can't just mash my face into them. Look at this caterpillar. It's like reverse Muldorm. Well, I guess not really reverse Muldorm. I do hit its tail. It's just, it can't knock me into a pit, which feels like a vast improvement. I'm like half reading chat, and I shouldn't do that. I need to hit this guy's nose. There we go. It's a very cute nose, honestly. Oh, there it goes. Goodbye, Rudolph. You got the gust jar. Hold the button to draw things in and release it to fire them out. Set it to A or B. Yeah. I can clean my attic now. Goodbye forever, shields. That's not true. Oops. Okay. Can't close the menu with B or that happens. Slurp. Slurp. Let me have a little peek at my map here. I don't have the compass, so I guess, yeah, it doesn't show what I'm missing. The caterpillar's face kind of reminds you of Dodo from Mario RPG, you know? I can see it, just with how it's red and bloated. I hope the caterpillar, you know, like, has a better working relationship with the people in its life, though. Oh, I've got 10 mysterious shells. I'm not sure what they're for, but let's just hold on to them for now. A posture check, thank you. That mushroom is like me when I get home from work. Ugh. I don't know why. I've been like really worn out the past couple days. Yesterday, I can see why I might have been really worn out because I had physio the other day, and that kind of leaves me tired. But I don't know. Today wasn't even that busy at work. It just felt like. You know, I'm worried I'm coming down with something. So many people around me are getting sick. And so many people just do not cover their mouths when they cough. Please. Manners, people. I don't think it's, you know, too much to ask, right? Physio thing's going alright. Oh, more shells. Have a good snooze, Val. Thank you for joining me. And Happy New Year to you. Okay, I guess there's nothing else interesting in here. I need that portal to get that piece of heart up there. Oh. Well, that's generous. Thanks. Oh, really? Who has re-dirtied these floors? Abysmal. I don't like it when creatures respawn in my games. It just feels tedious. I mean, it's not so bad in Zelda games. Other games, it definitely feels like a lot of busy work. 20 mysterious shells. Boy, Link's Awakening Link must be seething right now. I'm just getting all these shells dumped directly into my lap. Oops. I can't remember. Can I, like, do something, like, move one and then slurp? No, it breaks. Okay. Oh, I know how to get that. I remember now. I do have to leave a pot on here. Ugh, don't remind me of people's horrific hygiene habits. Ugh. You know, when I was on the train this morning, it was like the car was just completely covered in garbage. Like, just finding a seat that was not covered in, like, footprints. I keep pressing R to use the jar, and then rolling into things. But, yeah, it was not pretty. Yesterday morning, I overheard on the train, and keep in mind that I take the train, like, really early in the morning, like, before 6 a.m. And there were a couple of guys on the train who were construction workers based on their outfits, who were very obviously inebriated and telling each other, yeah, we probably shouldn't drink before work, huh? And it's like, no, probably not, especially if you work in construction. Thinking here, keeping my map. I think what I need to do is there is one of the, yeah, there's a cobwebbed window here. Let me just slurp this up. There we go. Roll, 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 roll. Roll, 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 roll. Roll, roll, roll. No, not there? Well, okay. Well. Now what? Unless we find a way to travel by water, we won't be going much farther. You can't swim, huh, Uncle Hat? Useless. Can you not even be used as a flotation device in an emergency? Wee, whoa. This looks pretty fun, honestly. It's also reminding me of, that one, shine in, Mario Sunshine, where you're riding on, like, a little lily pad, and you have to collect red coins. Oh no, those slugs! I don't have any keys. Never mind. The worst shine. And I seem to recall that one was like really strict. Like if you touched the water, you just died. It wasn't even that deep. But it's not like, you know, you could cheap your way to the coins. Like, no, you touch the water, you're dead. Mario Sunshine is a cruel game in many aspects. One of these days, I'll maybe stream it, if I can find a good way to control it. Because I mentioned a while ago, I tried it briefly on the 3D All-Stars collection, and trying to control FLUDD that way feels so weird. You know, I could have gotten the compass right away, I think, by pushing those blocks. I had it in my head, oh, there's probably dust above that chest that I have to clear away with the gust jar. And then I drop down and get it. But I assume that's the chest with the compass in it, and I could have got it right away. Oh well. I didn't mean to push that one. I meant to push this one. Now look where we are. Is it gonna despawn my lily pad if I go up here? I mean, it's just gonna be the compass, really, and oh, my lily pad's still here. That's generous. Yeah. Just the compass, but gotta make sure I'm not missing any goodies. How? How? Wait. Really? This child, I tell you what. Like the world's tiniest gap. It's like an inch wide, and somehow he has fit himself into it. I'm impressed. No, what's worse? That, like, lily pad red coin shine? Or the sandbird? Or the pachinko machine? Or I'm a chuckster, which I know isn't technically that bad, but I still hate it. I still hate it. Because I don't trust those guys, okay? Those guys are throwing me into too many pits, and I've had enough of their nonsense. I've had enough of their tomfoolery. Pachinko without question. Pachinko is tough because it's difficult to control yourself. You know, sometimes you're just at the mercy of fate, really. Lily pad took you 1 try last time you played. Pachinko is guaranteed 5-10 tries. Ugh. All my homies hate the pachinko. Maybe there's a trick to the pachinko one. I don't know. I haven't played Sunshine recently, or often enough to tell you if there is. Whoa. Well, that is a hungry gust jar. I keep wanting to call it the Gust Bellows, but that's a different Zelda. Whee! Alright, I got the big key. Oh yes, I need to take this and get some goodies, by which I mean piece of heart. Ooh. The trick is that you experiment with the way it decides to bounce you around based on the positioning of the spring. It's not logical, so you have to trial and error it. Maybe that's why the pachinko one is just so universally frustrating. I was gonna say, I've never met anyone who says they like the pachinko shine in Sunshine, but then it's not like I've gone out and surveyed people and said, what shine do you like? Or do you like the pachinko shine? Okay, these both go upstairs. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, Sparrow just insinuated they liked it. Oh, do you in fact like the pachinko one, Sparrow? I wonder if the pachinko one is better or worse because of, like, the music that plays during it. is like the really light-hearted, bubbly... Well, it's the same music that plays during the lily pad one, and the sandbird, actually. Let's play this calm, relaxing, bubbly music while you fight for your life. Whee! It's not super well designed, but you appreciate the idea. You know what? Yeah. I think it's a fun concept. I just wish controlling Mario did not feel like it was totally up to fate. But yeah, you know, it's pachinko. Maybe that was intentional. Uh-oh. It's Rain and Chew. Hallelujah. Hello, Taito. Happy New Year. You're just in time for some celebratory ooze. Look at it. Look at the face on this creature. Outstanding. I'm ruining its structural integrity. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoop. Oh, do I actually have to hit it? Does it not fall? Okay. Kermit the Frog here. Touched Fuzzy, got dizzy. What Kermit? Why have you been reduced to a jelly mold? He touched Fuzzy, got dizzy, he lost his head. God, I really can't unsee Kermit now. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. Kermit's headless stoner cousin, I guess. Big Wobbuffet. Shiny Wobbuffet. I think I've mentioned on stream once before, but once I tried to replay this game on the Nintendo DS during a flight. And the flight was about to take off, and they're like, well, you need to close your electronic devices and put it in sleep mode while we take off. So, out of habit, I just closed my DS instead of pausing the game. Because, you know, most DS games, when you close the lid, it just goes right into sleep mode. But the GBA games that you could play on your DS, if you were part of the Nintendo Ambassador program, like this one, did not have that sleep mode feature, which I had completely forgotten. So I closed my DS thinking it would go into sleep mode, and it didn't. And after the plane took off and I reopened my console, I found the game over screen. And this thing, and I had killed Link while the plane was taking off. Sorry, buddy. But you know what? I bet that chew felt really good. I got Purple Rain. You got the Earth element. The power of Earth is the source of all living things. The Earth element is the embodiment of that power. I got a heart container. Woo! Growing strong and healthy. The chew felt good, not questioning why the child was simply standing still and taking it. Ah, we've got the Earth element. You must go tell the Elder at once. I want it. Cannot have. You retrieved the Earth element from that fiend-infested shrine. Incredible! Humans are amazing creatures. The Elder is sure to be amazed too. Is that the support beam to the house? It's the emotional support Wobbuffet, but also the physical support Wobbuffet. So, you have found the Earth element. You are blessed with much courage and strength for one so young. If your conviction holds strong, head to Mount Krenel. There you will find a man named Malari. Among all the Minish, there is no one more able to repair your sword. If you ask him, I am certain he will reforge your broken Pickery blade. I shall send word to him in advance. Travel safely. You are brave, but there are many evils now in the world. Leave through this door here. It will take you out of the forest quickly. Great Elder, we are in your debt. We shall head for Mount Krenel at once. I'm saying it right? It's Krenel and not Krenel. No one's gonna come in here and say it's, it's Krenele. Oh, sorry, Elder. Okay, thank you. I didn't mean to slash at you, sorry. Oh, look at his tiny bed. With his little leaf blanket. It's adorable. Does he have to change the blanket when the leaf rots?
Green clothes? And a mystical hat? Sir, would you by chance be Mori, the one who found the earth element? Surely you are. I have heard so many tales about you. I am Bellari, researcher of antiquities. I am also, well, a bit of an inventor. You know, you won't be able to get back to town due to all the debris. Here, I have something that might come in handy.
I got a bomb bag. And it has 10 bombs in it. Now you can blow up lots of stuff. Oh, thanks, dude.
Let me know if you find it useful.
Thank you for giving explosives to this 10-year-old child. Happy New Year to me. Also, what do you mean you've heard, like, legends and tales of me? I did that, like, 5 minutes ago. How mysterious. Holder of the sacred powers, we grant you the power of wind. Whoa, it blew up? Hey kid, look at where that stone marker used to be. There's some strange symbol on the ground. Yes, of course. Why, this must be... Well, not even the foggiest, to be honest. Thank you, Uncle Hat. That was very useful insight. Appreciate it. Can I get... Oh, I can't get that piece of heart. Not from this way, anyway. Okay, let's kit this child out with some explosives. C'est magnifique. And now I have to get out my... Oh crap. Now I have to get back out my gust jar already. Whee! Okay, let's go see what's up with this tiny house. I'm also glad you can skip the animation. I mean, it's cute, don't get me wrong.
Hey, look at this kinstone piece. Have you ever seen one like this? What? You don't know what a kinstone piece is? Well, tell you what. Why don't you come back and see me when you get one, okay?
What if I never get one? Dreams unfulfilled. Now that bomb takes its sweet time. Is this explodable? I can't even poke it to hear the tink tink. I have no spin attack. Maybe this child just has weak arms. More shells. Sorry, Joe. Not as bad as the nightmare fuel that was putting on a mask animation from Majora's Mask. You know, I was thinking the other day that maybe I should stream Majora's Mask at some point. Perhaps. I know that is another fondly looked upon Zelda, and I mean, I did stream Ocarina of Time. I suppose it would only be right to do Majora's Mask at some point, too. Lousy pea hats, whatever. But for now, it's nice to revisit this one. Like, I'd just forgotten how nice the sprite work was. Minish Woods, okay, so that's back where I came from. Can I retrieve that piece of heart? I mean, I'll be back here anyway later, because clearly I need to be able to swim to get some things. And also to cut down these vines. Apparently this sword is just terrible. Ow. Oh, happy early birthday. I mean, that'd be too soon, I think, for me to start streaming Majora's Mask, though. Where was that little piece of heart? I don't think I can actually get it. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Just kidding. Well, thank you, Carrie. I was about to say, what's your first favorite Zelda? But I'm like, no, it's Majora's Mask. What am I saying? It's a silly question. Oyasumi nasai, senpai. Thank you for stopping by. Maybe I should hold off on the rolling because I seem to have a penchant for rolling this child directly into things. I know it's a single. I know it's a single. And I don't have to go back for it. But what game was it where chat was saying it was stressful that I kept leaving coins on the ground? Oh, hello. The name's up. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, you don't say anything new. Oh, I'm busy, kid. The boss always makes sure we've got our noses to the old grindstone. That's right, sorry, Paper Mario was your first favorite Zelda. There have been a lot of creatures on the rampage lately. As a result, we're in a bit of a rush to get things repaired around here. Paper Mario does return. I like bringing this model out for, like, Game Boy Advance games and stuff. I try not to bring out the VTube model if I feel like it would be distracting to a game. Especially if it's particularly dialogue heavy, but I don't know, there's something about, like, Game Boy Advance stuff. I feel like it fits well. I don't think it's too distracting anyway. I hope. Oh, another one of these, but it's so little. Oh yeah, I read about Canada being eliminated from the World Juniors, like, what was it, 4-3, I think? Beaten by Chesnia? I don't actually remember how to pronounce it. Ugh. I mean, just assume if I say something and I've not heard it said out loud, I'm saying it incorrectly. I think that's a fairly good... Czechia. See, I don't know how to say it because I've not heard it said out loud. I've just read it in headlines. Czechia. Thank you. Thank you. Did you know that geography is perhaps one of my worst subjects, along with history? Like English, math, science, alright. But, like, knowing the names of places? Terrible. Okay, so I've explored this area, and I cannot go further that way. Like, you know how some streamers like playing GeoGuessr? Absolutely not. I would show my ignorance in full colors. I would never be able to show my face again. Oh, I forgot how cute the fairies in this game were. I feel kind of weird that I'm just holding it up, like, in my hand. Like, I'm holding her foot. She's trying to get away from me. I found a fairy! This reliable ally will replenish my life energy. I guess that's the Wind Waker fairy design, which is a very cute one. But also, you feel a little bad collecting fairies in Wind Waker. Which, if you've not seen, if you bottle a fairy in Wind Waker, they look really sad about it. Paper Mario be appropriate with Metroid Fusion. Oh, I can't go this way either. You know, if I like modified Paper Mario for a Metroid game, I would just stick like a Metroid to my head. Oh, kitty. I don't care about this guy in Snot Boy. I care about the kitty. Come one, come all. See how many kinstone pieces you can collect. You never know what fusing kinstones will do, but it's sure to be good. Come on up and get your free kinstone bag for holding your kinstone pieces. Don't miss out on this incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't like how I'm being surrounded. I'm being peer pressured. This kid is dripping on me. Yes, you're here for your free kinstone bag, aren't you? That's right. Maybe you didn't hear me, but they're free for all kids right now. I got a kinstone bag. I can now carry kinstone pieces with me. Children, please move. Fitting two kinstone pieces together is called kinstone fusion. If you get two pieces to fit perfectly, great happiness will come your way. I'll put a kinstone piece in your kinstone bag so you can give it a try. Anyone who's ready and willing to fuse kinstones will look like I do right now. When you see that look in their eyes, that's when you press L. Use the directional buttons to choose a kinstone piece and press A to try fusing it. Did you catch all of that? I did. Then stand in front of me and press L so we can fuse kinstones. These kids are picking my pocket right now. I knew it. I knew it's a scam. Why is my pocket sticky?
Fusing kinstones is a blast. We're gonna fuse kinstones. Wanna fuse kinstones?
No, I most emphatically don't. Alright. Yes, yes, that's it. Press L, and you can see the Kinstone screen. Hurdy-gurdy, man. The 2 Kinstone pieces fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen. Is this guy a werewolf or something? He is very hirsute, isn't he? Kinstones. Fuse the Kinstones. They're a modern stone-type family. That's for you, Dak. I recited that just for you. A perfect fit. That means we're both due for a little happiness. See ya. Yeah, probably after those kids picked my pockets and stuffed your own. Whatever, I'm gonna pet this kitty. Meow. I can't pet it, but in my heart I am. Bird. Oh, it's Legolas. I am Swiftblade, finest swordsman in all of Hyrule. If you train with me, I guarantee that you will increase your skill dramatically. So, would you like to train here? Sure. We shall start with the most basic of all techniques. I shall teach you the spin attack. First, press and hold your sword button. Second, build up enough power. Third, release your destructive might. That's all, young swordsman. I do understand. Very good. You are a very quick student. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. I call this the Swift Blade Possession Technique of Training. Watch this. Ho. Ze. Shun. I feel like I should sign a waiver for this. Now, you must try it yourself. Press and hold your sword button. Build up enough power. Then release your destructive might. That's all there is to it. Did you see his hair flip? Yes. Fine work. You're a quick study. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. Yeah. Thank you. L'Oreal commercial for here. No more techniques you can teach me with my current sword. Okay. Oh, hydrate and posture check. I will do that. Thank you. I definitely gotta stay hydrated just with how cold and dry it is. That was a real centennial celebration. That festival was the best ever. The town is quiet enough, but past the gates there are monsters everywhere. You should visit Stockwell's shop and get outfitted before you go out there. Ah, yes. Welcome. Please, feel free to browse. But try not to carouse. What is this? Is it a wallet? Only 80 rupees for a wallet. It can hold a king's ransom in rupees. Sure, I'll get a wallet. I got a big wallet. Oh boy. Much obliged, my good lad. Please don't hesitate to stop by again. Look at the way his nose is inflating. Are you okay, sir? Do you want some decongestant? Like some Sudafed? Well, I offered to go to the pharmacy and pick some up for you, but you kind of cleaned me out. Feed your dog, sir. Hey, what do you want? My sister's not here. She's at school. Okay. Well, sorry I broke into your house, I guess. Ghost. Meow. Yes, I am gonna bother the cats. Oh, hello. My brother's at school. Oh, I'm too weak to push this.
Buggity boo! Did I scare ya?
No, I've been playing Resident Evil. I'm so brave. Oh no, this is horrible. My cuckoos have gotten out. Can you catch them for me? Again? Try to catch 2 of them within 25 seconds, please. And you can't go into buildings or leave town. Okay. Give me the bird. Give me the bird. Why are you under, or why am I under such a strict time limit, lady? Like, do you have to have dinner ready in 25 seconds? Wait. No, speak to her. Speak to her. Wait. Are there more chickens that oh, there are more chickens. Thumbs up. That's it. Thanks. Here's your reward. Okay, cool. You got 20 rupees. You know, it does feel good to help others and get compensated for it. This house appears to be empty. Maybe we shouldn't go in here. As if that's ever stopped me. You know, I thought this shop was closed because she was standing directly in front of it. I'm a laid-back, easygoing kind of guy. Not a care in the world. And that's just the way I like it. Let me tell you something that might come in handy someday. You can move bookcases and stuff. Try to push and pull different things. After all, you're young. You should be trying all kinds of new things. Whoa. Oh, here's the L'Oreal commercial. We hear all sorts of interesting gossip in here. Stop by from time to time. They didn't have to go so hard on that hair flip animation, but by golly, they did. Hello, sir. Can I get some service? We do our best to make this a nice, cozy place where people can relax, where everybody knows your name. My ideal cafe is a place where everyone can just let it all hang out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, hurdy-gurdy man. Cheers! Yay, cheers! Raise your milk for a toast. I wonder what I should have for dinner. Is it fermented milk, perchance? You know what? Can I move this? Wrong way. Yeah. I'm so strong.
Hey, you wanna know what I heard? I heard that only kids can see the peakery. Hey, I wanna see the peakery too. Can I? Can I? Can I?
Didn't you say you didn't believe in them? Howdy, howdy. Come and get your fresh veggies grown by Eenie and Meanie. They're fresher than fresh, folks, and they're good for you, too. I just love shopping. Oh, and I mustn't forget to buy some of that surprise-filled bread from PETA. Whoa, 8-foot vertical leap. I want bread. Doesn't that smell spectacular? Perhaps they give out free samples. I say, would you, ask for me? You can ask yourself, as though you're a big hat. Must make deliciousness. Oh, posture check, thank you. I am shrimping a little. Thinking about all these breads. Oh, I want... Welcome. Please bring whatever you'd like to buy up to the register. I mean, I don't know if I need, like, pie. You've come to the one and only bakery of Wheaton and PETA. A slice of our fantastic fruit pie, which may or may not have something inside, is a snacktacular bargain at only 40 rupees. Oh, this is like a bougie cafe. Oh? Well, come on back anytime. Our bread is always fresh. And when you say may or may not be filled with anything, like may or may not be filled with fruit? Hey. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you. I am the postman crossing town at incredible speed to bring you your mail. This stall is kind of dirty. I guess that guy won't be setting up here today. Okay, I see how it is. Public service, and I'm not even a criminal yet. There. Nothing but fruits and veggies. What should I cook tonight? Hey, hey, fresh fruit. Get your fresh fruit here. Oh, welcome. Welcome to Ren's shoe shop. Lately, whenever I take a nap, all my shoes are done when I wake up. You know, if I can make shoes in my sleep, I must be in the right job. Oh, I can actually use this. I really like the underglow effect of this sprite work too. Very nice. I just want to see the interior of this pot, if it looks different than the stump. It does. How nice that there were leaves growing in there. That's right. Even some human objects are portals to the Minish worlds. Those Minish may not look like much, but they're quite crafty. Oh, but my progress is barred. Like shoes. Oh my god, shoes. And I do not believe you can leave houses while you were Minish size because this threshold here is just slightly too tall for Link to climb up on. That's unfortunate. They're not open yet. Oh well, we'll just have to come back later, won't we? I want to buy a Muppet now. The door is shut. We can't open it from this side. I really want to play a game, but this place isn't open yet. I guess I just got here too early. Yeah, that sword fighting tournament was so exciting. Oh, if only my husband were talented enough to compete. Well, I mean, if you treat him like that, you should encourage him more. Did you see the tournament? It was incredible. I was out of my seat and cheering before I even knew it. That was a weird noise. Oh, they're not open yet. The door's open. Come on. I mean, I've been poking around town a lot, though. I should, whoops, perhaps get on with it. I'd like to do another dungeon, if I can, before ending stream. I should try and take it easy, just because I've been feeling a little icky today. Yeah, where's that Minish? Somewhere to the right. Who said come back when I know about kinstones. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, if I'm feeling alright, I might try and finish Pseudo Regalia. Since I don't have a whole lot left to do. Have I been in here? I haven't. Hooray for me. Oh, that's right. I think this is what opens, after fusing the kinstones. Getting to and doing the dungeon might take another 80-90 minutes. Oh yeah, there's a lot of rigmarole going out Mount Crenel, isn't there? And that takes too long to charge. How inconvenient to me personally. Okay, I think this is where I actually need to go. I can't, oh, I can zoom in. Okay, I was thinking, seems inconvenient that I cannot, but I can. Where was that little fella? I guess the map is not quite granular enough to show where he is specifically. Well, I can at least try and get up to the area. But yeah, I should probably try and take it a little easy today. Just in case. I really don't want to get sick. Oh, I can move the map while zoomed in? Oh. Oh, this isn't letting me move it. Oh, this I can scroll, though. Okay, I think, yeah, it's this screen. Minion birds. P-Hats, my beloved. I've still never forgiven P-Hats for Ocarina of Time, honestly. Just the giant ones in Hyrule Fields. Oh, the area on the map needs to be big enough to scroll. Oh.
I just planted a big old bean. It hasn't sprouted yet, but when it does, it's gonna be a big sucker.
I thought you were gonna tell me about kinstones. Are you not the... I thought you were the kinstone fella. Oh well. Never mind. Well, congratulations on your bean-to-be, my friend. May it be big and strong and healthy. Did anyone else, when they saw the bean seller in, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, like, start thinking, you know what, I kind of want to chow down on some beans now because he's making it look appealing with the gusto that he goes about it? Oh, what is this? It's sparkling. No, I guess it's probably like a kinstone thing. You're guilty of that, of seeing the bean seller and being like, man, I want a bean. Give me that bean. Thinking about them beans. Yeah, I've been thinking about well, I'd say I thought about it several weeks ago, and then I forgot. Because I wanna roast some chickpeas. It's been a hot minute since I've roasted chickpeas. But, like, you just use the canned ones. And, like, just, like, pat them dry and salt and season them, and then just... I don't remember exactly the timing for roasting them. Hey, what? Ho-ho! So you've learned the spin attack. It's still dangerous, but maybe you can handle it. Well, let's see how you do. Show me that spin attack. I feel like I've sequence broken even though I haven't. Ugh. Yeah, that's the one. But there are monsters out there, kid. You just make sure you're careful. How does Uncle Esla feel when we roll? He's basically getting shoved in the dirt. It keeps him humble. Eh. How mysterious. Is this breakable? Oh ho. I like the sound of that. You have to admit you did, and you always went eh after he did. Wonderful. There's something truly special about mimicking the dopey noises that characters in video games make. I'm right. Hey. Hey.
Okay, you got me. Let me make it up to you. You can have this most deluxe of all bottles for only 20 rupees.
Well, that's a good deal. $20. Cool.
Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome. I mean, if you want to be a successful business scrub, though, I feel like maybe holding yourself up in a locked cave is not the best course of action. I'm going to ignore Royal Valley for now, because I'm sure something will block my progress. Whoa. There's a particular enemy in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night that makes the most fantastic noise when he dies, and you can't help but imitate it. What is the name of this enemy, so that I may look it up later, if I remember? Oh. Hang on, someone else wants to sell me something, but I have to injure him first. This is what customer service feels like. A friend of mine in a cave just east of here in Trilby Highlands has an item. If you're planning on going up Mount Krennel, I think you might need it. It won't get you to the top, but it might just give you a start. Ooh. I mean, that's my impression of this enemy you're talking about, despite having not heard it. $20. It's like they put it there so you could afford the bottle. Gasp. Now what am I gonna do? I'm so lost and confused. I put water in my bottle. I'm also gonna hydrate. Well, this plant hydrates. I heard that sound effect. Very cheeky. Oh no, that's some like raw water there. You could sell that to like Silicon Valley tech bros at like $30 a bottle. Dangerous, no climbing. Oh, I guess Link will obey the sign. I know, how did I know to put water in a bottle? My genius truly knows no bounds. Speaking of my genius, I did in fact play or rather finish Lorelei and the Laser Eyes on New Year's Eve. 100%. Felt real good. I got stuck on like 1/3 of the final puzzle for a while. And then it turned out I was like trying to do it backwards. I'm a genius. Anyway, it was a cool game about like art and memory. And had some stuff that was sort of ambiguous enough to interpretation. It was very cool. Now, I want to recommend it to people, but I feel like you gotta be a puzzle freak. You know, because it's just all puzzles, so I guess it depends on how much you like puzzle games and having to piece stuff together and numbers. But I liked it. And now I need another project. I need another game to work on. Multiple enemies have that death cry, but you think the enemy in question, the Blood Grinder Knight, has it. Mist puzzles, Uchikoshi puzzles, or latent puzzles. Beware crumbling walls, blasting strictly prohibited. Ooh, hang on. I need to hear the sound that this enemy from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night makes. Just a moment, please. This is very important. Even the description, the YouTube video is eeg. Ooh, okay, let me hear this. Oh, hang on. It's quiet. Let me just a second. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to just temporarily do that. And then we're all gonna listen to Eeg Ooh. Oh, it's the ooh. Just the ooh. Like, it's a very much like, oh, my back. Thank you very much for that. It's a very good ooh. Oh, thank you. My life has been enriched by that. It's really good. I kept saying the name of that game and you'd heard of it but couldn't gather from where. It turns out it was when you were researching critic scores for games nominated for the Game Awards. It too had a much higher average score than Black Myth Wukong. I even played Black Myth Wukong, so I can't speak against it one way or the other, but it definitely felt like a kind of game that was getting a lot of traction. It's like, ooh, Dark Souls, gritty Dark Souls like, and then people forgot about it? I don't know. I don't actually know how the game is, because I haven't played it, so I can't say one way or the other. I am almost out of bombs. Well, I hope something dispenses more bombs. Anyway, I'm trying to think how to describe the puzzles on it. Let me think here. So the puzzles in it are all sort of interconnected. There's a lot of arc numbers and certain that looks painful to land on, unless it's like a jello mold. Ow. My spine. So there's a lot of like looking at documents and then getting relevant information from said documents, and also sort of having to intuit things. I thought it was a very cleverly designed and a very smartly written game, I think. Again, I'd say it's about art and memory. Maybe the closest thing I could compare to, maybe kind of like there's a lot of locked doors, so maybe it's more like Myst-like than Layton, because the puzzles are all sort of thematically relevant to what's going on. It's not like Layton where the puzzles are, like, this reminds me of a puzzle, and then, it's like, what shape can you make with these matchsticks or whatever. I wouldn't say it's like Uchikoshi, because characters do not tell you things about, like, philosophical studies or theories of thought or conspiracy theories or the Mandela effect. Mountain Jello. So this perfectly normal looking stone was another portal to the Minish worlds. There may be other rock portals. Keep your eyes peeled, boy. Please, my backside hurts so bad. I am out of bombs and I'm very sad about that. I kind of want to play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Ooh, bombs. Like, for the Blood Grinder night now, because that ooh, was it's so good. I mean, I've also just heard that it's a really fun game, but that's a top tier enemy noise. Am I gonna sink in this right away? Yes. Oh, I think I need this for a thing. I think I need this water, but I think it also, like, goes bad if you take too long. I put Mount Crennel mineral water in my bottle. It's piping hot. It's a fun game, so any reason is good. I don't know what I want to play next, because I need a project now. Goop water. It's like what Gwyneth Paltrow sells. Don't drink that. Don't drink the goop water. Ow, really? Those hurt me? These, like, little dust... Maybe they're spiny, I don't know. You know, honestly, like, the other day, I found myself thinking to myself, and Andorra, this is before I even saw you mention Riven on Beasky. I was thinking to myself after finishing Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, like, maybe I should play Myst. Maybe I'd like it now. Maybe, like, the things that irked me about it when I was much younger, I will appreciate. And then another version of me is grabbing me by the shoulders and going, Mori, that's the devil talking, don't do it. Maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I'd appreciate it now. Kapotoko, you can't recommend Elmo's Letter Adventure to me, because we all know the only one suitable to play Elmo's Letter Adventure is Nox. I know that I can't physically see you, Andorra, but I feel like just reading your message there that you are tenting your fingers and going, do it, oh. Well, you mean you've recommended Elmo to so many streamers? Well, what the... Why is it just... I'm not releasing A. Oh, it's just yeeting me into the pit. Like, instantly. As soon as I make contact. So, okay. Alright. Fine. Am I doing something wrong now? Or you know what? Oh, I'm not supposed to... I'm supposed to just grab it. What am I doing? So I'm not special, is what you're saying. And Nox isn't special either, because you've told them to play Elmo's Letter Adventure. You know what, Capoto? Maybe you should play Elmo's Letter Adventure. Like, this is what your subconscious... Hang on. Once you pulled off their iron masks, those guys are no trouble whatsoever. Yeah, I was getting to it. Someone didn't interrupt me. God, they look so pathetic. These guys were in the Oracle games, too, and they look just as pathetic there when you remove their masks. Look at it! I want to see it from the front. Look at me, boy. Ow. Okay, ow, that's enough looking at me. Look at what you've done. You have broken Nox's heart. Now that they know they're not special to you anymore. And it turned you into the person you are today. Oh, now I shouldn't play it. Although it does remind me in a way. I've thought before of, like, for a Saturday stream of, like playing, like, a humongous entertainment game. You know, like Pajama Sam, Spy Fox, Freddy Fish. I've heard Freddy Fish, in the case of the Missing Kelp Seeds, is the best one, and I never played it when I was little. Ah, of course. How silly of me. Hey, my boy. Jump into that whirlwind over there for me. I wonder, is this a great idea or a terrible one? I think you said the quiet part loud, Eslo. I don't think I was supposed to hear that bit. Okay, Look at Link's face. I guess you can't really see it now, but he looks so freaked out. You came across the task of Elmo's Letter Adventure and it was hilarious, but it's been away from the internet. Secrets that man was not meant to know. Like, if you watch that, you would learn about the forbidden alphabet. It's on you to reenact it. You have to wiggle back and forth against a chicken and launch into the air. So Elmo has to backwards long jump against the chicken to build up speed. And then you no-clip into Bert and Ernie's apartment so you can steal Ernie's rubber ducky. And then you have to trade that to Big Bird. Okay, I thought Uncle Hat was going to interrupt me again. And then he tells you what Snuffleupagus wants for a birthday present. But the problem is that you can't find where Mr. Snuffleupagus is because no one believes that he exists. So they won't give you the information you need. Welcome back, Taito. Well, I feel kind of bad about that, honestly. We were so little. But you know what? So am I. So whatever. How come all these little dust piles of ow respawn right away? I think this is where I gotta use the goop. Oh. I'm already wanting a stronger sword. I can't enact nearly enough violence. I'm finally back to kick some tail. Lift? Really? Okay. You know, I wonder if some people got stuck here. Like, you go up to this giant seed and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do something about this while I'm big, not realizing that there's a prompt to lift it. Because, I mean, and even then, I don't know if you would naturally intuit, yeah, this small child can certainly lift that seed. Ow. You were trying to find an answer to a riddle you never thought was possible. Go on. I mean, I was just talking about puzzle games. Which reminds me in a kind of a weird way. Was it Kapotiko? Was it you who said you picked up Animal Well? Did you try it? That game definitely, like, occupied my thoughts for a good while I was playing it. That's what I need. It's just like a game I can rotate around in my brain while I'm not playing it. Trying to make desktop alcohol burners with colored flames? You sure did. You'll probably play it after you finish up Elden Ring. Oh, well, let me know what you think in 2026. Okay. Okay. I meant to do that. It was damage boosting, like 2 pixels ahead. What is in this hole? Oh! I guess it's a little rude to just, like, fall into his house. Look at this sweet, like, glow lamp. I want one of those.
Water is life for Krennel beans. The blue beans grow when you pour water on them. But the green beans like Mount Krennel mineral water. Mount Krennel mineral water can be found only in a spring here in Mount Krennel. Well, really, the spring is closer to the base of Mount Krennel. Thanks, bud.
You're gonna get Animal Well next time it goes on sale for more than it did. I think you'll like it. At least I want to believe that you will enjoy it, Andorra. As a Metroidvania and also a puzzle fan. And if I'm wrong and you hate it, then I accept full responsibility. The one thing I would say going into it, like, just don't look anything up, because a lot of the fun is the discovery. You know what I need to find is another game like it. Because I've heard someone describe it, and before I go up there, I just want to look at what's to the left. I've heard someone describe it as a Metroidvania, where progression is not only ability locked, but knowledge gated. So you have to sort of figure out, like, what you can do with the tools that you have, because the game doesn't tell you anything. If you pick up an item, it just says the name of the thing you picked up, and that's it. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. I wasn't sure if this was like a sheer wall or not. I'm fascinated by the alchemy you've got going on, Taito. Oh, good thing I have exactly 3 bombs. Wouldn't that be funny if, like, I walked off screen and that caused the top bomb to despawn? That sounds like a game that you're pretty sure you've talked about in chat a bunch already. Is this about Donkey Kong Land 3? Or, no, the Donkey Kong 94? Yeah, that one. That's not a Metroidvania, surely. I don't even know what I want to play next. I was kind of thinking about an RPG the other day, but then I don't know what kind. I mean, before Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, my project before that was Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, which I had a fantastic time with, as you know, because I wouldn't shut up about it. I'll have you know you were being relevant by bringing up Toki Tori 2, where you were a bird, I think, if I'm thinking of the correct game. Oh no! Crabs, look at how smug these guys are. Oh, I can't even, oh yes I can, that's right. Get windblown, idiot. Would you in fact, like, earnestly describe Toki Tori 2 as a, I guess, a Metroidvania? I don't know if you'd call it a Metroidvania exactly, but another game that I really liked that had progression, some progression being knowledge gated was Tunic, which I played like a year ago, I think. Tunic, also great. You should play Tunic. If you like Zelda and feeling smart, I'll play Tunic. And also just being a little guy. It was a great game for just being a little guy. I think it's already been a year, yeah. I was looking at my sketchbook the other day, and sometimes when I finish streaming a game, like, I'll do like a quick little doodle or something to mark up, like, I finished whatever today, or I started whatever today. Like there's one of Jill in there when I started Resident Evil. Oh. I hit that thing and I bounced off it and fell downstairs. And there was one of Tunic, or the Tunic Fox, and I dated it, I think, like, January. And I'm like, what do you mean it's been, like, a year? Ow. What the heck, man? Come on. You play as a bird who can chirp and stomp. You never gain more abilities, but you learn to interact with the environment more in different ways as you proceed, but you could theoretically explore in any order. Uh-oh, that sounds like exactly what I want. Dangerous. Okay. Clearly I'm not going to make any headway past these things anyway, so never mind. What is this menacing breed of chew? Oh, you started following me around then, golly. Also, thank you. Like, I know I say it a lot, and I feel like a broken record, and maybe, I don't know, people are sick of it, but genuinely, I am so honored when people stick around. Like, it means a lot to me. And again, because I don't advertise. It's like, well, if people show up, cool. And if they don't, less cool. But I get it. There's so many people on Twitch, and sometimes it's like yelling into a vacuum. Ow. A wick made of ceramic fibers. That's cool. Tunic good. Correct. Wait, there are a lot of, well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised there's a lot of caves in these mountains. Also, man, this Link just lifting up rocks, too. Like, what was wrong with Link's Awakening, Link? I mean, I guess he was, like, washed up at sea, so... I don't know, maybe he was just tired. You've been meaning to play Tunic since I streamed it. I mean, my playlist is also huge. Cornell Wall, watch out for falling rocks. Wow! They weren't kidding. Those rocks do be falling. Well, can't go that way. Never mind. The Cornell Mines, you say? Will I find Mallow here? Am I actually, in fact, supposed to go past those rock chews? Maybe I am. Link's Awakening, Link was tired. But also, I think, well, I don't know if they retconned it. Because, as we all know, like, Link's Awakening, or not Link's Awakening, like, just Zelda lore in general. Oh, I can kill them, they don't, spike up automatically. But that, why did I do that? Zelda lore is kind of all over the place. And I think initially they've said that, Link to the Past Link is Link's Awakening Link, and also Oracle Link. But, well, no, that Link also couldn't, lift up rocks without, the Power Glove. Oh, I can't push. I cannot push it. I can push that. It's so arbitrary sometimes, like what you can and cannot push it. Hello, Tektite. Goodbye, Tektite. Honestly, this looks very fun, but probably would also be murder on your arms. I guess if you're as ripped as this child apparently is, it's no sweat. Cornell Mines, we gotta find Mallow and release him from his imprisonment. Or not. Can't get to the mines here. Never mind. Sorry, Mallow. You're gonna have to sweat it out a little longer. It's okay. Your parents probably haven't even noticed you're gone. Cornell Mine, shortcut to bottom. Oh. Well, that's it. Show's over. Maybe I should, just pick at one of the games on my to-play list out instead. Ah, jeez. Too many fellas. Like, I know Steam will, like, recommend, hey, you have some stuff in your library that you haven't played yet, maybe you should play it. I do have Nier Automata that I could do. But also, like, making a PC game my project's always a little harder than, like, a Switch game. Because I don't always have unfettered access to the PC. That's not my tiny and ugly shield. We are all in a backlog purgatory. This fabulous grip ring is just perfect for a young mountaineer like yourself. Climb in style for only 40 rupees. What a bargain. Cool. I got the grip ring. Now I can easily climb cliffs that I could not scale before. Thanks a lot. During the last Switch sale, you bought Poi, the collectathon that had the misfortune to come out the week before Odyssey. Oh no. And Final Fantasy X. Poi I'm not familiar with, actually. How mysterious. I did pick up a couple things during the Steam Winter Sale. Not much. I did pick up the original Resident Evil 4 because it was like $5 or something. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. Oh no, crab. So that is a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go down the mountain and then climb up another way. I also picked up UFO 50 because I've heard so many good things about it, and it intrigues me. And I've heard like it's just crazy in depth. Like every game is fully fleshed out, and apparently like they're kind of interconnected. Like there's maybe like some meta narrative going on. And like, oh, I need to get in on that. I don't know if I'll stream it or play it on my own, or like stream it and also play it on my own. I'm not sure because it seems like a lengthy thing to approach. Good. I don't know if I picked anything else up. Like just end of the month is always like you gotta pay rent. I gotta buy a transit pass. I got a phone bill. Whoa. At least the rocks don't knock me down the mountain. They're pretty rude though. Whoa. Thankfully Link can like sidle extremely quickly. Which still doesn't help if I have to climb up somewhere narrow, but I know there's a crab under there. I knew it, and I still got hit by it. I was kind of debating picking up... I think I've talked about Curse of the Golden Idol before, which was a puzzle game that I very much enjoyed. And I think I've said before the art style is definitely a choice. P-hat, and took some getting used to. But I think it also worked in the game's favor. Because as someone who's really bad with faces, if the game had a realistic art style, I would not remember who characters are between scenes. Anyway, Rise of the Golden Idol came out, I think, like in the middle of September. So I've been meaning to get to that at some point. You looked up a Steam trailer for Poi, I assume. And at one point, the protagonist goes, "Wee," in a fashion so similar to Glover, it gives you PTSD. The only appropriate reaction to being reminded of Glover. Oh, a Glover fan. You know, honestly, I can't say how I feel about Glover. I am Glover neutral. I am ambivalent on Glover. I rented Glover once. I don't remember anything about it. I remember you had a ball that you could roll around with, and that's about it. I don't remember how I felt about the gameplay. I'm the Krenel Hermit. I left the world to pursue a life of quiet reflection. You seem to be but a child, and yet you climb this forbidding mountain alone? I must reward your courage with a little information. Have you not seen strange patterned walls as you climb this mountain? Bombs! Bombs are the answer. I do want a few kinstones. What you got for me? Ooh. Oh, wait. I was trying to scroll, and it was not the right button. Eh. You bought Glover from a used games shop and returned it a week later, and were apparently at least the 5th person to do that to the exact cartridge. They fit perfectly. We're looking at a heap of good luck now. Maybe Glover will be in your future, sir. Oh, for crying out loud, crabs. I'm gonna die to, like, crabs or rocks. Well, I have a fairy with me, so it's not a big deal. But still, man. rough. There isn't something I was supposed to bomb here, right? No. I can't do anything with that wall. After 40 years of quiet reflection, I have arrived at the answer, and it is bombs. I mean, if you were sitting still for 40 years, I feel like you too would want some enrichment in your life. Yeah, what Kapotiko said, a glove that comes to life upon the spell of the wizard that wears him. I do remember that from the Lord. Isn't, like, the other hand evil? Or something? Oh, man. Oh, it's raining. Well, now the rain's gonna kill me. Oh, I like how this music is similar to the beginning from Link to the Past. Yeah, just pander to my nostalgia, why don't you? I don't mind. Whoa. These raindrops are like boulders of water to us, kid. Watch out! If one of them hits us, it'll sting something fierce. Great. Okay. Good thing the rain is only painful in that spot specifically, and out here it's fine. The other glove falls into a cauldron of mysterious liquid and comes out all evil. It's gotta be the left glove, right? Like, that's the rule. Okay, I have to think about this for a second so I don't push it into a corner. Because I'll space out and do it. You know what I was really good at doing? And I mean this in the most derogatory way possible. In the original Pokemon, like in Blue, in Mount Moon, or not, sorry, not Mount Moon, in Victory Road, when you have to use strength to push a bunch of boulders around. So I'm really impatient. So a lot of the time, I would be on the bicycle and push the boulders around. But the problem is if you're doing that on the bike, especially if you're a small child that may or may not have the best coordination, it's very easy to accidentally push boulders into a wall and then have to reset the whole room, and then you just roll your eyes at yourself and go, why am I doing this? Oh yeah, Moltres, that I'm not even going to use. Glover is an N64 game every one of your friends had, but they were all quick to shoot down your suggestions that you play it. You never actually saw the game until you bought it in college. Could one of you like drop a heart so I don't have to hear this beep? I'd appreciate it. I guess I have to push this one. I can't push that one. Push this one instead. Andorra apparently has a long and sordid history with Glover. Why did I do that? That's not what I need to do. That's not helpful. Oops. Well, now what? You know, how come these like in any Zelda game, these square blocks, you can push them once, and that's it. They're locked in place forever until I leave. You know, I forgot to look up Shadow Man, that game you mentioned on Saturday. I just remembered now. On the topic of Glover, you did actually include a Glover sound effect in the 1000-Year Door video you edited for Loose. Oh, see, I have a really good memory for sound, but unfortunately I don't remember any part of Glover. Oh, this is what I had to do. No? Oh, yes, yes it is. I was still able to solve it. Oh, yeah, because I just left and like, oh, I donked it up. No, no, Mari, you fool. You gave up too soon. Oop. This way. This way? This way. But yeah, I have a good memory for sounds, but I only rented Glover once, and I don't really remember anything about it. So even my powers of recollection may fail. But at the same time, it's like, I want to know. I need to know. No crabs? Okay, okay. Is nothing gonna drop a heart? I was finding hearts like candy when I didn't need them. I don't want to hear this beep beep Hearts for me? No. Hearts for me? No. Oh, if that was a heart, that would have been tragic. Nope. Okay. Okay. And this is just reminding me that I want to... So I'm thinking about N64 platformers. I want to play Rayman 2 on stream at some point. But what version of Rayman 2? They ported that to, like, every console. Like, to the point where I think, like, people joked about it at the time. If I'm not, like, grossly misremembering, which is possible. It's a good game, though. At least my recollection of it is it is a good game. And I've played through it more than once. Oh, I see. I see. My destructive impulse has got the better of me again. I'll attract your youngest brother to my stream. Is your youngest brother a Rayman fan? Gosh, what was that? I didn't see it. What was that show that came out a while ago that Rayman is in? Like Captain Laserhawk or something? Oh wait, what good does this do me? I can't shoot it because it just shatters. Oh. It's like the game is trying to tell me something. I was like, oh, I have to pick up a jar and then like throw it. No, I have bombs. I didn't even notice I put down a second one. Oh, and the beeping's back. Oh, good. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, thank goodness for these red shoes. Full of blood, just for me. A huge Rayman era back a few years ago. I gotta play, like, the newer Rayman games, with the newer air quotes, the more recent ones. Because they do look really fun. Gosh darn it, you're right, Kapotoko. Like, the backlog just continues to increase. There's no crabs in here, right? Okay, okay. I don't trust like that. That's what I've heard, and they have, like, levels that are, like, musically oriented, right? Which I remember years ago thinking to myself, specifically thinking to myself as I was on the school bus trying to pass the time, that I would want to make a platform game if I had the resources or abilities where everything was musical. So I love that stuff. Anything that has kind of like a rhythmic component without like being a straight up rhythm game, I really enjoy. Like even like a well-made platformer, even if it's not it doesn't have a rhythm component per se, like it should, like your jumps and running around should have like a good rhythm to it, you know? Like Donkey Kong Country 2. That's what that felt like to me. It felt real smooth. What are these little creatures? Mites, maybe? They're zooming, though. Oh yes, I love Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's like catnip to me. Hello.
Ting-along, tong-along, ding-along for iron.
Oh, you have like an accent. I guess because you're a mountain Minish.
Dig down, dig around, dig the ground for iron.
Keep digging, friend. But yeah, I would strongly recommend Crypt of the Necrodancer with an asterisk. I recommended it to some people before and they found it kind of overwhelming. Because there's a lot going on. For me, it scratches an itch in my brain, and I love it. It might take a bit to adjust to, though, especially the later zones have a lot going on. But I think because I've always kind of had an aptitude for music and rhythm, that like keeping the beats hasn't been a problem for me. Moria, and how come you haven't done a run as Arya? Look, I like to suffer. I don't like suffering that much, okay? No. This mine belongs to Malari and us, the 7 apprentices. Did you tong along all this long way to get your sword repaired? The boss is down on the lowest level. how is Hi-Fi Rush? Like, I've heard a lot of people say good things about it. What's the music in it actually like? I don't know. I've been kind of, cause like I've heard so many good things, but I've been kind of worried that like the music in it is gonna put me off. Look at like these 7 forks and all that. Like they didn't have to add so much detail into this game, but they did, and it's adorable. You know, honestly, like as much as I love Crypt of the Necrodancer, I didn't really love Cadence of Hyrule. Like I didn't even get the DLC. Like I played through the base game, and I played through it as Zelda, and I'm like, do I feel compelled to like do it again as starting as a different character? And I'm like, not really. It didn't have the same compulsion, like, or didn't have the same pull, I think, that regular Necrodancer did for me. And I think part of it is that, well, it initially lacked the roguelike element, which is something I liked a lot about Crypt of the Necrodancer, and then they did sort of add it in retroactively, but it didn't feel right because the dungeons in that, like, they just throw everything at you immediately, and you didn't get that same satisfying feeling of progression, and I like just the dungeon environments didn't do it for me. I think it was alright. I wanted to like it a lot more than I did. Ting tong tong along. Deep down, dig joy in the underground. I can't stick my hand in there. What's even the point? You know, I don't know like what the best character for that game would be. If one hadn't played Crypt of the Necrodancer before. I actually started as Zelda. It took me a bit to get the hang of her Niru's love, her reflecting ability. But I don't know. I don't even recall how Link and Cadence played. Oop. Yeah, I heard about that Hi-Fi Rush as a streaming mode, so there's no copyright claims. I should just look up the soundtrack, I guess.
If you head outside from here, you can go see the mine the humans dug. But the boss doesn't let anyone go in there without permission.
But where's Mallow? Where's my boy Mallow? I guess he's too big for this. Whoa, speaking of big.
Ting-along, tong-along. Huh, what? Who am I? Well, I'm no less than the 3rd best of the Minish metalsmiths. I'm making swords with the boss.
Oh, you're the 3rd strongest. I see.
Ting-along, tong-along. Huh? What? Who am I? Why, my lad, I'm the 2nd best of the Minish metalsmiths. I'm making swords with the boss.
Yeah, they're mini Mallows. Like the little rainbow-colored ones you put in your hot cocoa.
Green clothes and an odd hat. Sir, might you be young Maury? I'm Malari, Master Smith. I hear you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break a curse. I'll be needing the old sword, which holds the power of the elements first. Show me that broken peakery blade. I love all this adventure, what with the rescuing of princesses and such. I'd be happy to reforge this thing into a brand new sacred blade for you.
Look, they're getting this accent because they make me think of the moles from Moleville Mines, and Mallow is here.
It'll take me a while to rework your sword. In the meantime, you should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine the humans dug. It's not far from here. Alright, let's get started.
There'll be a while. Maury, let's leave him to it and find the fire element.
Oh, I was almost starting to do it for Eslo.
What? You're going to the mine? If you talk to the boss, I won't stop you. Be careful.
Thank you. You didn't know about the streaming mode when you first threw the soundtrack on, and the first song was like, oh my god, this is the most obvious ripoff of Lonely Boy by the Black Keys you've ever heard, unaware that that was the point. Music for Hire, and so many clients asked Matt Mahaffey to get as close to Lonely Boyle as... Lonely Boy! Oh, Lonely Boyle! No, Lonely Boy is possible without crossing into copyright infringement. So you were shocked to find this is all above board, huh? It would probably take skill to, get close to something without being outright infringerinos.
Wow, it's hot in here. Come on, let's not stand around wasting time. Find that element so we can get out of here.
Okay. Oh, these are like definitely likes. Well, I can't get in this. No. Okay. Oh, I can't have my life savings stolen from me anyway. Yeah, I'll take some hearts. Thank you. Oh, bombs. Oh, no. I mean, these same sorts of enemies were in the Oracle games, too. I haven't streamed the Oracle games. Man, what's up with that? I should. I do like the Oracle games, although they do have parts, both of them. Like, you know, sometimes you think about replaying a game, and then you're like, but that has, like, that part in it, and I don't want to do it again. The Oracle games have a few parts like that. Okay, I have to check. What about this wall? Probably not. Sir. Okay, just have to check. Oh. Your sword won't make a dent in their thorny armor. Flip them over before you strike. You know, Eslo, oops, back in my day, like Link's Awakening, they didn't tell you that. They just set you loose with your shield and said, figure it out, scrub. Collecting your items on the item, yep. Oh, those toke. I hate that bit. The Goron games, yep. Oh, you got all the Chivos and Dead Cells. Congratulations. How is Dead Cells? Another game I've never played, but I've heard good things about. I knew it. Oh, they don't flinch. There's no fear. Okay. All that for $1. And all the cosmetics. I didn't even know there were cosmetics. Jeez, and Dead Cells. It's my powers of speech have fallen apart, except I think they already fell apart, like at the beginning of the stream. But you know what? Oracle games also had dungeons with mine carts. Capcom, you're just ripping yourself off. That's okay, I don't mind. You make good Zorldos, so I'm okay with that. And yes, I did mean to say Zorldo. That's intentional. That's like an affectionate nickname. Oh. This must be what the humans who built this mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What? After all this, you don't expect me to believe you're scared. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go. I wonder if Link would like roller coasters. Minecart puzzles, your nemesis. You gotta like carefully hit switches while you're on the carts. Whee! Sweet jumping jellyfish, that was awful. Hey kid, what are you smiling about? I knew it was madness to risk our lives in that rickety human contraption. From now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean, your feet. Ugh. That was really funny. I forgot it was that fast. Like, the ones in the Oracle games are quite slow in comparison, because you'll have to hit switches while you're on the carts, but not these ones. Well, Link likes roller coasters, confirmed, or at least this one does. Link was not enduring hardship. He was having a great time. I was thinking about Ham Ham Heartbreak. You know, the critically acclaimed Game Boy Advance game Ham Ham Heartbreak. Don't look at me, it's great. Where if you go on a minecart or a roller coaster, Hamtaro looks like he's about to have a heart attack. And in fact, when he gets off the coaster, it kind of looks like he might have had one. But Bijou in the back is having like the time of her life. And that's kind of like Link and Eslo here. Link is, I guess, Bijou in this analogy. Now, does Link have a dubious French accent? Now, that's up for you to decide. How interesting. So there was a portal hidden away in here, Whenever you want me to shrink you down, just hop up here and press R. You got it. Am I gonna land on more, like, Mountain Jello? You were out here unironically, recommending Elmo games to streamers. Own my love for Hamtaro Game Boy games. No, I do. They're good. It's just people might be incredulous at first because they're like, what do you mean the cute hamster game is good? I'm like, yeah, no, the cute hamster game is good. Trust me, bro. It's cute, it's charming. I like the animations. Nah. That keys could eat me like a moth. Can I open this one tiny? I mean, obviously not, but it would be funny. Crushed under the weight of the dungeon map. The music's really good. You recommend the track Fractured Shrines. I will look that up later. What kind of music does Dead Cells have? I don't actually know. Like, if there was like a genre you could compare it to. Let me have a peep at my map here. Oh, you know, I just noticed the skull boss icon just rattles its teeth at me. There's so many different ways of playing the game. I think that's why I like, not that I've played a ton of roguelikes, but for my brain, I like the stimulation of them, that you can, you know, change up your play style or try different strategies. Oh my, it looks really, really hot in that lava. Trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree. Actually, that reminds me, I was gonna get it if it was on sale, but it wasn't, so maybe if it ever does go on sale at a future time. But I've heard a lot of good things about Shiren the Wanderer. What is it, like the Legend of Serpent Coil Island, I think it was? Because I really like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games and also Etrian Mystery Dungeon. And I'd like to play... Well, I was gonna say the OG Mystery Dungeon, but it's not the OG. It's the same company, Chunsoft. But Torneko from Dragon Quest was in the first Mystery Dungeon game. Anyway, I've been wanting to play that. I've heard like it's very difficult. Well, I guess compared to like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or whatever. But also like dying a lot is just such a common thing in those games. I guess more so than the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Like the traps and everything are worse. And like, yeah, I want to suffer. Sign me up. Whoa, that sounds like a great time. I just want to put it in the hole. Can you just like set it in the hole? Okay, that works. Nice. You're going into the 8th boss in Valatro's Black Deck. Wish you luck. I don't know what the Black Deck means because I've not played that game yet. I'd like to, but I also know how I get. I don't know if that's a good idea. But best of luck to you. I hope you succeed. Like, there's no like narrative, and is it Balatro or Balatro? I don't know. I've heard it's Balatro, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know nothing about no cards. I just need one roly-poly, thank you. Yeah, I've heard really good things about the newest Shiren the Wanderer too, which makes me want to try it. And I guess it's also hard to like just reconcile myself to the fact that like everything I've read about, like every review and everything, people talk about like, look, in this game you're going to die a lot. Don't worry about it. And oftentimes you'll make progression by dying, so don't worry. It'll happen. Don't sweat it. Sometimes like silly things will kill you. Like I read an example in a review about so there's a trap that can turn Shiren into an onigiri, a rice ball, or a jelly donut if you're a Pokemon anime aficionado. And then another trap that will instantly rot any food that you're carrying. Which sounds like an objectively hilarious way for the game to abruptly kill you. I mean, at least if a game is going to make me suffer, be funny about it. Commit to the bit. So if it does that, I'm okay. Oh, congratulations, Dak, you did it. Okay. I'm assuming the locked door is wee. This way. Yeah. Yuan Laulan style? The Dead Cells composer? I hope I said their name right. The music he makes also has a way of evoking a certain feel and pace. I'm intrigued. I mean, if you're gonna make, well, any game, but especially a roguelike, if I'm gonna be hearing the same music a lot during repeated runs, I want that. It's gotta be good. I want that and also the money. Alas, it's not meant to be. Not right now. Ow. Alright, alright. If you want to shuffle off this mortal coil so badly, I can facilitate that. You're welcome. No narrative whatsoever, and the correct pronunciation is the one no one uses, and the devs say either way is correct, so... Balatro, Balatro... Doesn't matter. Okay, good to know. Oh no, I can't flip it. Whatever am I gonna do? Even my ripped arms are not enough for that minecart. I think maybe if a game doesn't have a narrative, I might be less likely to get absorbed in it, but then I've played so much Slay the Spire. Well, Slay the Spire has a narrative, but it's very light on it. But I mean, like, there's a reason you're trying to climb the spire. I guess it doesn't need a narrative. I just... Ugh. Like, whatever compels me to keep going. Like, unlocking more of the story. Like Hades. Like, so even if you die in Hades, like, you get to learn more about the worlds, the characters, whatever. You get yelled at by your dad. Can I just, like, blow these guys up if they're in their spiky form? Okay, it looks like I can stun them. It's probably not, like, intended to use bombs, because if you were, it would give you bombs. But this just expedites the process a little. Yay. I got the Pain of Kachi. I got the Cane of Pachi. This mystical rod has the power to flip things over. Use it to charge up energy in holes and then flip up and out of it. You know, why not? Yeah, I still can't believe that... What's his name? Darren Korb, I think? Like, the composer for Hades is voicing Zagreus? Because he does just, like, such an exceptional job of it. Hey, kid, why don't you take that Cane of Pachi and fire it at that hole? I mean, you never know what'll happen until you try, right? You know, I would have done that, and I think most people would have. Eslo. You know, because you'd be like, well, I can't open that door, and there's a hole here, and also, the game just told me what this cane does, so, you know. The Chain of Pani. The Pain of Kachi. Whoa. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. No, what? No. What? No. The cane made of paninis. I don't know, a cane made of panini sounds kind of messy, to be honest. You need cheese all over your hands. A panini of candy canes, ugh. Peppermint panini. My favorite Charlie Brown character. Oh, it summons paninis. Do I want it flipped one way or the other? I don't know. I don't think I looked to see if there was mountain jello in this one, but also I'm gonna hydrate. Oh, okay, it just, you don't get a bounce on anything, whatever. Oh, okay, so I see why you flip that switch. You can't cross the tracks. Well, you're little. You're too diminutive. Oh, you're getting that graze bonus. Oh my gosh, look how little it is. No. I can't flip it while I'm tiny. I can't use my regular items while I'm tiny. What is a site for blog posts? Oh, Kapotiko I'm sure knows. I was even thinking to myself, like the other day, that maybe I should like use NeoCities or something. Because I've been thinking to myself, I want to like get back into making or working on original projects. Like I've had a lot of stories sitting in the back burner in my brain. Maybe I should put them down somewhere. So maybe I should do that. Oop. You use WordPress, but it loves AI and constantly pressures you to upgrade. Ugh. Why must companies keep insisting on attempting to integrate AI into everything? Like, genuinely, I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, it fills me with this despair that I can't adequately articulate. I think because, you know, as a creative type, that seeing so many people try and cheap out on art, and I say art not just in the visual sense, but writing, music, everything, feeling like, oh, it's disposable, you know, it's an afterthought, whatever, when art is just so important to, I think, just the human experience. Like, again, maybe it sounds melodramatic to say that it fills me with that kind of despair, but really. And I just, you see how much companies are trying to promote it, and I think if people lost their minds, and then I hope that maybe it's just a loud minority speaking about the wonders of AI. Okay. I cannot to push it. Can I flip it? No. Not to push it, not to flip it. Yeah, hey, you like writing, right? How about someone else did it for you and badly? Even the other day, I was talking to someone and they were talking about like how difficult school was for them and saying like, you didn't even have ChatGPT to help you write papers. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't be using ChatGPT to write papers anyway. And like the knowledge that so many students out there are trying to do that. Again, more of that despair. What are you doing? Or I saw a post a while ago where I think someone summed it up very succinctly, saying that, like, okay, well, if you can't be bothered to actually write this, then I guess I can't be bothered to actually read it, kind of thing. Boy, that's scary. Was I able to get that chest in that last room? Oh. Is it important? Is it like a key? Is it gonna be like 20 secret seashells? I don't know what Freya you're referring to, Claire, but I am thinking of the Freya Crescent from Final Fantasy IX. Which maybe isn't the intent, but I like to think that a rat soldier has very strong opinions on the unfortunate proliferation of AI. Yeah, exactly. If you're not gonna write it, why should I read it? Or I saw another post I think sum up my feelings quite succinctly. And that if I see a company using AI to promote its stuff, then that just tells me, okay, you obviously don't have enough faith in your product to like pay a real artist. So I will not be partaking. Like even like I hate ads anyway. But like just seeing like on like Tumblr, like for an example, just how many of the ads there are just like very obviously AI generated. Please, please. Oh, posture check and hydrate. Freya Crescent would jump on it. Violent. Good. Freya needs to jump on like ChatGPT and all of that. And I think about sort of like the early days of AI, when it wasn't rampantly stealing material, and like it couldn't really do much. It's like you'd see people use it, and it would just like spit up nonsense or gibberish. And it was, you know, like kind of funny in a way, I guess. But now it's just like blatantly stolen content, and then you have companies that are like trying to justify, like, no, we need to steal content for the sake of our product. It's like, are you hearing yourselves? No, they're obviously hearing themselves and they don't care. Oh, let's see, I don't even know, what is this backlash against Meta? The Faced book. Which I've never touched, I've never used. And I remember I used to have like coworkers like being incredulous or like just not roasting me, but just being like, what do you mean you don't have Facebook? Or being told like, no, you need to join like the work Facebook page so you can keep up on updates or like pick up shifts or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't. I do not need the Faced book. I can get over these, right? No, I can't. Ow. Oh, I need it to go. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let me link, or let me grab this link really quick, so I don't forget. Let me just copy that and then just dump that in my browser real quick. Oh, hang on. There we go. Mouse, you good? Mouse is good. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Taito. Oh, wait. No, it copied and pasted... copied and pasted a link directly to my chat. It's like, well... I mean, thank you, Twitch. That's not what I needed. Hang on. I just wanted to open it without it, like, auto-playing. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Hey, you know what? While I have my browser open... mouse, you're ruining the timing of this. Thank you, sorry. I needed to get that out of my system. Ooh. Oh, were you not here for that earlier, Taito? I can't remember exactly when you joined, but, it was pointed out to me that an enemy from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, the Blood Grinder Knight, has a very hilarious death sound, and yet, yes, it does. That ooh is so good. Like it's just so perfectly cartoony and comical. Like that's the kind of noise someone would make while they got like received a hilarious cartoon injury. You know what I mean? It's like man getting hit by football tier sound effect. I love it. This isn't like I need to go to the center, don't I? What am I doing? Just setting myself on fire, I guess. Like you realize partway through that, oh, I'm floating the wrong way. Well, this might as well happen. Like world's slowest to be continued, or we'll be right back. Hooray. Probably shouldn't jump directly on that. I'm trying not to injure this child. I know it may not look like it, but I swear to you. I swear to you. Maybe I'm gonna go this way instead. Can I... yeah, go back around this way. You were solving the Wick riddle, but jump back in for a moment to comment on the... ooh, it's so good. You know, I can't think of any hilarious video game sound effects off the top of my head. Goodbye. That's unfortunate. That was a bad cycle. I got bad RNG. Well, this isn't gonna work, because this is gonna dissolve. Okay, well, I guess I can't go this way. Rip. Sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna blame the fact that because I'm streaming, I can't actively think of any other hilarious video game sound effects, but I know they're out there. Good. You know, because the ooh kind of reminded me of it, is the, like, ooh, banana from Donkey Kong 64. I think that's a pretty good one. Even just the okay that he makes. Whoop. Gosh, how much does it cost to get a domain name in this day and age? I remember back in, like, the early days of the internet, I wanted one for like, a personal website. I mean, I'm glad I didn't get one, because, like, what would a small child do with that? I don't know. But you just wanted to carve out your own space, you know? Hey, let me look at my map here. Yeah, so I need to go back to the center there. Yeah, honestly, that chest is bothering me. It is bothering me. You know, the thing with, like, getting a domain name, like putting my stuff on a website is thinking, like, I don't want to invest in something and then, like, nobody, it's like it's not used or looked at by anyone. You know, you feel like you're yelling into a void. It was, what you do, NeoCities? Is that free? Why did I go that way? I need to go this way. I need to go this way. Whoa, okay. Saved it. Oh, I can put that out with my sword. Somehow I just failed to notice until now. Good job, me. I don't actually know if NeoCities has a fee associated with it or not. I even have a note in my sketchbook, because I was going through my sketchbook the other day. And I was looking at a bunch of notes I'd written down for, like, a story project I had. And in the corner, one of the pages was like, maybe I should look into a NeoCities page. So I had, like, a place, a concrete place that I put all this stuff down. Yes, I know the door is there. Oh. Yeah, I see it now. I completely forgot about that hole. I dedicate this chest to you, Andorra. Because you're right, I could have gotten that right away, and I'm just a ding-dong. Okay, now we wait for it to come back. We gotta get that good cycle, that good RNG. Yeah, sure, throw myself directly into the lava pit. Remember that kinstone piece. Think of you always. I hope it gives me a good reward. Or like 50 bucks, I guess. Blue triangles. Let's remember that's the Andorra kinstone piece. Remember, kids, we're parked in the itchy lot. Oh, it's kind of like Trinex from Link to the Past, but it's only one Nex. They can only afford one. Actually, kind of reminds me of Lugia a little bit. Ow. Well, that was not good juking. So you, like, tire yourself out and leave yourself, like, obviously vulnerable at some point? I absolutely don't remember how to outfight the bosses after the giant shoe. Like, the only boss I remember in this game genuinely is the giant shoe. I mean, I suppose I could, bring out my Gus Char. But the Zelda rule of thumb is that you use the dungeon item on the boss. And what can I fleek? Ow, whoa, not that. Oh look, its face is on the wall. That's fun. Boy, I'm just walking into all sorts of fire. That's embarrassing. Okay. Oh wait, it shoots a beam. I'm good. I completely failed to notice that the cane shoots a beam. I thought it was just, like, directly in front of me. There we go. Okay. Well, that took entirely too long. Whoop. Good. Well, I'm glad I have a fairy with me, because I'm just walking into the fire. I'm still on fire. I'm still on fire. Hang on a minute, please. Thank you. Again, I swear I'm not trying to cause this child deliberate harm. Better late than never, that's true. Like, genuinely, because I was just using it on, like, holes directly in front of me. I forgot that it shot out a beam that flips. So I'm like, well, is this thing gonna make itself vulnerable so I can climb onto its back? And then, flip it over. But no, I had to take the initiative and flip it myself from a distance. Sorry, fire-type Lugia. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, don't let anyone take your writing hostage or, like, use it for machine learning, dear God. Well, I'm sure everything everywhere on the internet is being scraped, and I just try not to think about it. Ow. Hey, does anyone know offhand, like, any good writing programs for, like, specifically for stories, for, like, keeping things like notes and whatnot organized? I used to have a free one a million years ago that was decent for it, and I have absolutely no recollection of what it was called. And also, again, it was, like, forever ago. I feel like that was the program where, Cosmo once stepped on the keyboard and turned, like, all the text in the document to all caps, and I had no idea how he did it, and I couldn't figure out how to reverse it. Obsidian, thank you! Hooray. A bit of a shame I used that fairy, but we got there. Sorry I set Link on fire, like, 24 times. But it builds character. It builds a crispy outer layer and locks in the juices. I ended up doing that in just under 80 minutes. Speedrunner mode, wow. And I haven't played this game in so long, I have, like, no recollection of it past the chew. I got the fire element. Flames bring light to darkness and warmth to all. The fire element is the embodiment of that power. Even the descriptions of the elements are extremely similar. Whoops, I almost rolled into that. Extremely similar to the, I forget what they were called in the Oracle games, but the essences of stuff. I'm pretty sure it was an essence of the thing du jour from the dungeons. Oh, that was hot! It was so hot I thought my fibers would catch fire. Oh, but it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak to Malari. I suppose we should, and then I should stop. Man, it's so nice to go late on stream. You know how it is. Hello.
Oh, you made it back safely. Fantastic. We were all starting to get worried.
I think your sword might be ready. The boss was just putting the finishing touches on it a second ago. We're half French now. Like Cajun, I guess. Well, you made it green. Cool. Suits my palette.
Wow, that was fast work. But not so fast I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword.
I got the white sword. Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You can put away your grandfather's sword now. Once you infuse it with the power of elements, it will become a sacred blade. Oh, sorry, this guy is talking now.
The Forest Elder no doubt told you this part, but if you want to infuse the sword, you must go to the Elemental Sanctuary. The Sanctuary is a strange realm, trapped between two worlds. It is the bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The door to the Sanctuary opens only once every 100 years. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the 4 elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mine. Let me tell you a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountain. You'll find it right in front of the entrance of the mine you just explored. Just follow that and you'll be down in no time. Good luck.
I mean, technically any ledge could really be a shortcut off the mountain. If you don't care so much about the end result.
Ting-along, tong-along, the sacred sword is done.
Ting-along, yeah, tong-along, so sacred sword is done. I tried to walk into the fire. I don't know why. It just looked appealing. The finishing touches. All right, I said I was gonna talk to him and stop. So I'm gonna go in here and stop just so it sets my save and quit point like in here. But yeah, that's some good progress. I think I don't even remember how many dungeons are in this game. I don't think it's as big as the other Zeldas, maybe, but we'll see. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for the Minish Cap. It is such a cute game and nice to revisit. I will be continuing this next Friday. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow afternoon I could try and finish Pseudo Regalia, but no promises. I really got to see how I'm feeling. Hopefully okay. And not too zonked out. And then on Tuesday will be more Resident Evil free. See what I mean? Man, it's been a day. With Jill and Nemesis, Nemi-chan and his destroyed DeLorean, who I think it was Nox who said Nemi first. Whoever it was, I raise a glass to you but also curse you. Anyway, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great weekend. Good night.